let's say I'm driving my car and I start thinking, and then my conscious is not looking out now. My conscious is thinking of something. I say, well, then who's driving the car?
Hello everyone, my name is Hashim, Marhaba Beacom, and welcome to our channel Royal Motivation and Education.
But the big problem is when you say the word subconscious, it means below conscious. So when people are programming or playing their subconscious, they're the ones that don't see it. I talk to people, I say, well, I give them a story for like 40 years, the same story. I say, you have a friend and you know your friend's behavior very well, and you know your friend's parent. And one day you see your friend has the same behavior as their parent. And I joke and I say, well, hey, Bill, you're just like your dad. and I say, I know exactly what Bill's going to say. First thing he's going to say is, how can you compare me to my dad? I'm nothing like my dad. And yet everybody else can see he's like his dad. The only one who can't see it is Bill. And this becomes the most profound point because he's programmed by his dad in the first 7 years, and he plays these programs 95% of the day. And the reason why he plays the subconscious programs is because the conscious mind is busy thinking. And thinking is an inside job, not looking out. And I go, yeah, well, let's say I'm driving my car and I start thinking, and then my conscious is not looking out now. My conscious is thinking of something. I say, well, then who's driving the car? And I go, this is the most important point. The subconscious is autopilot. The moment the conscious is not paying any attention about something, subconscious sits in and starts driving the car according to the program. And that's where the issues come from. The subconscious programs were downloaded by observing other people. So when you're playing your subconscious, you're not playing you're playing your download, really. And you don't see it because you're thinking, but everybody else sees the response. And this is where the whole disconnect comes in, because people think, oh, I'm a happy, wonderful, loving person, and they have trouble out in the world, and they don't understand it, but what they're missing is, you're not playing that happy, loving person except 5% of the day. 95% of our behavior is coming from below consciousness. And we're the ones that can't see it when we play it, but everybody else, of course, is seeing exactly what we're doing. So the whole idea is, are you living the life you want, or are you living the life you've been programmed? And the answer, unfortunately, is most of us are living the life we've been programmed, and the programming comes from other people, so it's not our lives.